Okay, can you hear the disgust? Okay, it is not a direct drop in. Oh, there's modification. This little keep, that's for the stock pump. So what you have to do, and take this very carefully, you got to get the distance between the pump and the bottom of that. You don't want to crush your filter. So you got to get this pump to pretty much sit exactly where this one did. All right, here's a point of reference. Now I cut this little keep off that held this pump to the housing, okay? If I match this little, you can see there's a little lip there. I match this up to the bottom of that as best as I can, right there. And you see there is a tiny little bit of difference. Okay, so what I'm going to do is take a flat file this down just a little bit more. I want to see this touching that, if not a little bit over. That gives you distance between the bottom of the pump and the bottom of the basket. I still didn't clean it out, but it is not a direct drop in, which is going to be a pain in the keister if I didn't understand exactly what it is I was doing. Now you want to make sure you have enough room between your pump filter, and you can see, look at the thickness of that spacer right there. It goes all the way through. It's a plastic piece. If this pump sits too low, you're not going to get that to stay right, okay? If the pump is then too high, what you're going to want, well, let me think about that. That may be the wrong statement. When your fuel level, I'm thinking the fuel level may be off by a little bit. You may be a little emptier than you think if that pump is too high. Something like that. No. Well, anyway, it's going to have a problem picking up fuel, for one. I mean, I know the basket fills up. I'm not sure how deep it fills up, but I'm going to get it close. So right now I'm close in distance. This part is not going to matter up here. Okay, you got a hose and everything else is electrical. So it's going to be able to push it. It's being able to pick it up. So you want to get this the same distance from the bottom of there as the stock one. So that's going to require cutting off the little keep here, which this one had. There's no video on this. So here you go. This is going to be another first. I did it with the Audi, and it looks like I'm doing it again. If somebody did have one, I can't find it anywhere. But I was worried about this, and well, it came true. So yeah, you got to modify this to fit. So like I said, what I'm going to do is take a flat file this edge down a little bit more, which will give me more room to go up in and make sure I got enough room between the fuel filter spacer and the bottom. Like I said, if it's too thick, that's not going to go back on. If it's too low, you're going to have a problem picking up fuel. Or I don't think picking up, I don't know. I don't remember how much fuel or where the fuel line is in here. And I totally can't remember. So, but anyway, that's the modification to this. I'm going to keep crack-a-lacking here, because this is what's costing me time right now. If this thing dropped in, I could be done with this and my patch panel in about an hour and 20 minutes. So, but now this just threw a different monkey into the circus. So now I got to figure out how to train them. All right, I'll be back.